Well, good morning. It is now Tuesday, around 8 a.m., and I'm just taking my morning walk before preparing my day and moving on to start a productive day and hopefully a day of growth and challenge and just, making an impact on the world in some way, shape, or form, because I know that I'll never get this day back again. That being said, today I want to talk about the idea of not missing the point and why it's important for us to keep in mind that when we look to miss the point, we are looking to not live our life to the fullest, but to live our life in a way of criticizing, being negative, having what I call a piss poor attitude, have a lack of motivation, a lack of focusing on what life really means from the end of living. And when we take the time to assess not just who we are, but why we're here, we are all going to deal with frustrations, challenges, difficulties, anger, resentment, disappointment, hurt, trauma. These things are all going to happen to every single person in the world. It's not just so much what we do with it that's important, but it's really about challenging society's status quo of allowing those things to create a victim mentality of a culture of people who feel that it is normal to stay down because of frustrations, anger, disappointments, etc. It is very abnormal to allow those things to take hold of you and to take hold of your life. Because as we look in this world today, we're seeing the fact that that is the trend, that we can't learn from our failures. To a certain extent, we see it in our educational institutions with our young people who are going to high school. To a certain degree, certain school standards don't allow teachers to fail students anymore. And the reason why we start seeing these things, we start seeing teachers becoming afraid of students or becoming afraid of standing up for the truth. The best thing about life is that it's about learning from things that are not easy. And as we choose to live our life by making it either easy for ourselves, life will become difficult. But if life is hard, it doesn't become easier, but it becomes more enjoyable because we tend to work from the lens or perspective of knowing that life has something to teach us. So what I would like to do is just to leave off with everybody the idea that negativity or challenges that we face are all going to come. It's going to be there. They're going to be present. We have to accept the fact that this is a part of the process of living. The only people who don't have this problem are dead people, right? So we have to understand that this comes with the territory of being 6 feet above ground. And if we can look to harness that, we can harness and leverage these challenges as fuel to help us be better. If we're going to sit there and waste our time being bitter, angry, frustrated, living in the past of traumas or living in the past of frustrations or anger or disappointments, why don't we get something from it? Why are we just wasting our time just feeling it and allowing it to take over our way of living, our way of believing, our way of thinking, our way of being these individuals that have a chip on their shoulder? If we're going to have a chip on our shoulder, let's have it with a purpose. So take this time to be able to understand that life has its way of sending these messages of challenges your way, but they're there to help teach us for a reason. And if we are going to learn from them, let's take them and run with it, because at the end of the day, they can either make us stronger and better or make us weaker and we crumble. The choice is yours. Have a great day.